Good morning, everyone. I had a unique opportunity this year in the fact that I think I've gotten to speak to everyone here. This will be my second time about stewardship, because if you read in your stewardship packet, there was a letter that I wrote referring to the theme of this year's stewardship campaign for all things new. And I'm just going to touch on that a bit, because if you want to look at that again later, you sure can. But I think that all things new is a really great sentiment as we're coming into 2023. Just thinking back, look at all of the fantastic things we've had happen this year. It's been a really big year at St. Timothy's. So far, we have welcomed Kyle as our new rector to St. Timothy's. We have had very wonderful celebrations of ministry, both for Mary and for Abigail and for Kyle throughout this year. We're starting to see a renewal of our fellowship and our ministries here at St. Timothy's. We've had these great Meet the Rector gatherings. I'm looking forward to more social gatherings as we continue to do that into the new year. First Sunday breakfast and coffee hour. I noticed a theme at the church. We really like our fellowship and our food, but we're seeing a lot of that, and that's exciting, bringing that all back. So, and also a really important thing as I look out today, I see a lot of familiar faces, and I also see a lot of new members, and I want to say welcome. We're so happy to have you a part of our St. Timothy's family. So all things new, again, I just think this is a wonderful way to look as we're transitioning into 2023. And as we're looking into the new year, I'm excited to also get to speak to you today and share a little bit on a personal level of what stewardship means to my family. So a teeny bit of background. My family, Matt and I, we came to St. Timothy's in 2006. And I always laugh because I think that we're still kind of new members, but we're very much not new members anymore. Because I was thinking back on it, and I can't even remember. I was either pregnant with Ian or he was a baby, but that was 16 years ago, so I can't quite remember when we came to St. Timothy's. But I think we were lucky to have found this church. I don't think it was an accident, but we were looking for a new church at the time. Neither Matt or I were Episcopalian by growing up. I grew up as a Catholic, Matt was Methodist, and we were looking for a new home, just somewhere where we felt comfortable. We found people that we just felt like we would be home at. So we were very lucky that we had some new neighbors that moved into right next door to us, Marcy Luft and McBee McManus. So they helped to introduce us. So thank you to the whole Smith family, because I feel like they were a very big introduction bringing us to St. Timothy's. So, back to, I guess, why stewardship is important to us. I would say ever since we first came to St. Timothy's, my family has felt very welcomed here. We have felt very accepted. Everyone here has been so great. We've met a lot of people throughout the years, and honestly, we just pretty quickly fell in love with this whole community. And I think one of the things that we really noticed and spoke to us right away when we came here was just how much everyone cares at St. Timothy's. It's a really, really big part. I think people care for each other, and they care for the community and the greater world, and I think it's just really an integral part of this community. So speaking of caring for others, I won't touch on this much, but back in 2009, it was a pretty rough year for my family, and I think what an important part of being in a community like this is that, sorry, I always get so jumpy. It's just so important to have this group, because I think that you guys helped us get through that year, and I think that I see that all the time throughout the many years we've been here. I think that people here care so much they would do anything to help each other, and I know we would do that for others, and I just think that's a really phenomenal thing about this community. Obviously, through the years, we've had a lot of amazing experiences too. Ever since our boys were little, so I have two sons, Ian and Austin. They started off in the ARC, and even from those early days, they just had these fantastic teachers, and I know that these folks loved them unconditionally. They would come to us after the sermons, and they knew that Jesus was in their heart, and there was just love. There was always love there. Also, throughout the years, they had a great opportunity to go on these pilgrimages. So I was lucky to join both of them as well. Ian went to DC a few years back before the pandemic. And just this past summer, Austin had the opportunity to go on the Justice Journey. So I think those were some great lifelong friendships that they made, and just wonderful opportunities we wouldn't have had anywhere else. So, and Matt and I mean, obviously we've met lifelong friends, and we enjoy coming here every Sunday and seeing all of you. So So I kind of keep talking about this place as a community, and that's 100% how I see St. Timothy's. I see this as a community. And I think this community does some really amazing things. I can't even name all of the ministries you've all been involved in, but obviously we hear about them on Sundays. Free Store, Casserole Ministry, the Faith and Grace Garden, YJI. There's so many things here. And one of the things that I love about being a part of this place is when I think of stewardship, it's more than just supporting just our church. I know that's a huge part of it. Obviously, we do need that support, but part of it is that I feel like by supporting here at St. Timothy's, I get a chance to support all of you and all of our family to follow your passions and to do these activities and give back to the community and outreach in ways that we wouldn't be able to maybe by ourselves. So I love to be able to be a part of that and to give to St. Timothy's, and really it's just so that our family has a chance to be something bigger than what we could be by ourselves. And I think this community, again, you guys are an amazing group of people. And anytime you think to do something, you 100% do it. And I'm really excited to see what we do new as we move into 2023 as well. So please, I just encourage everybody to take a moment and give as you are able to. I think this is an extremely special place, and I really look forward to seeing what all new we can do as we keep moving together in 2023. Thank you.